One question that I get asked all the time is how much do you get paid? Quite a bit of people think that realtors get paid a salary, but that is not the case. In actuality, most realtors get paid by commission. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how us realtors get paid so that you can decide if this is the right career for you. Another common misconception that people have about realtors is that all of them make bank, when in reality, the median gross income for all realtors in the US in 2020 was $43,330, which, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, but it's not the millions of dollars that most people think that realtors make. To plant an image in your mind of how a realtor gets paid, think about what kale looks like before and after it gets cooked. That's exactly what it's like to get paid as a realtor. Their commission check might be fat in the beginning, but after all of the splits and fees have been paid for, they're left with substantially less than what they started off with. To make it easier to understand the journey that a realtor's commission goes on before it's deposited into their bank account, I'm going to share all of the splits and fees that I would be required to pay if I were to represent the buyer or seller in a transaction. Now, it's important to note that most realtors, such as myself, will end up receiving the same commission regardless of whether they represent the buyer or seller in a transaction. The average commission rate in the area that I'm in is 5% of the property's purchase price, but the commission rate is always negotiable. So let's say that I'm representing the buyer or seller of a property located on 123 Main Street, and it ends up selling for $500,000. With the commission rate being 5%, the commission paid out would be $25,000, which is split 50-50 between both agents. So both agents will end up receiving a whopping $12,500. But wait, there's more. Next up is the brokerage split. Not all brokerages will have a brokerage split. However, the ones that don't typically get their money back through the various fees that they charge. Exit Preferred Realty, which is the brokerage that I'm with, has a 70-30 split, which means that I keep 70% and my brokerage keeps 30%. So in this scenario, that would mean that $8,750 would go towards me and $3,750 would go towards my brokerage. I also have to provide 10% towards the team that I'm on, which is the Dream Home team. So $1,250 would go towards my team. The last thing that I would be required to pay is the transaction fee that my brokerage has, which is $225. So the total amount that I get to keep in my pocket after all of the splits and fees have been paid for is $7,275. But this doesn't include all of the miscellaneous expenses that comes with representing a buyer or seller in a transaction, which greatly varies. And don't forget about taxes. Uncle Sam needs his cut too. I know that some people will say that giving away 40% of my commission is not a smart thing for me to do. But I don't think that's the case because of all of the resources and support that my brokerage and team provides me with. I believe that the commission split shouldn't matter as long as you're getting what you paid for. And I get my money back tenfold by being a part of the Dream Home team of Exit Preferred Realty. So what did we learn today? Most realtors don't make as much money as people think they do. But that doesn't mean that real estate can't be a lucrative career. The one thing that can truly determine whether or not a person will become successful in real estate is work. It doesn't matter how intelligent, skillful, or talented you are. A person with an unmatchable work ethic will always come out on top in the long run. So don't feel discouraged because the average realtor doesn't make as much money as you thought they do. You're not average unless you choose to be. So go out there and take action. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, then please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.